But you would come out here and they had it was like a month-long evaluation. And so they'd put you through everything. It was like leadership training, land nav, all these. It's basically like a mini OCS, and it's how they rank you. So I was like first regiment. I come out here to JBM, dude. First time ever out here on the Pacific Northwest, and the terrain got me, dude. I was like, dude, this is like Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Trying to land nav out here, and I was like, I'm from the East Coast. Like it's like rolling hills and very open.
Well, in a lot of once the vegetation gets really dense, like in South Rainier, where a lot of the military areas where we train, it's dead reckoning. It's following an azimuth.
Yep.
Train association gets taken off the table, and they're very different skill sets.
Yes, vastly. And again, I hadn't trained in it. So anyway, I go to that. I passed that. I end up coming back, get ranked. I ended up ranking really, really well throughout the nation. And so they came to me and they're like, hey, you get first choice of your branch and duty location.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the way it worked, at least back then in ROTC, they had the Surface Academy guys, and then you would have like the ROTC and like the Citadel and like those other academies, and everybody got ranked. And so they would take one through this evaluation, one through however many they could afford that year for like active officers, and everybody below that number was like, hey bro, you didn't qualify, you were just going straight to National Guard.
Okay.
So my year group, I was year group 12. They took 6,500, and so I was number 28.
Wow.
Yeah. So they came to me and my battalion commander sat me down. He's like, bro, you can do whatever you want. And dude, I went back and forth. I was like, dude, maybe I want to go aviation. Do I want to go like JAG? Like, what do I want to do? You know? And I remember sitting there with that piece of paper and being like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. And so I was like, no, man, if I'm gonna go be in the Army, I'm gonna be in the Army, and I'm gonna do it to my highest level or whatever I think I'm totally capable of. So I was like, I'm gonna go infantry, and I went out to Carson for like some follow-on training after my like the little evaluation thing, and I really liked Colorado. I really liked the mountains and like
it's fucking rad.
The quality of life and everything. And I was like, I'm gonna go there. I was like,
we used to do our rotary wing rotations out there.
Oh, dude, so. I loved Colorado. It was amazing. And but I was like, dude, I don't really want to go to like 10th Mountain. You know what I mean? Be up in the cold. Like I'm not a cold guy. I was like, I don't really want to go sit down at Bragg. You know what I mean? Like I was just kind of like trying to evaluate where I wanted to go, and I knew I couldn't get any sort of like, you know, special ops unit at that point, because I was like, that, you know, there's an evaluation period for officers later in your career.